to agents, there's a lot of great online agents. They're always full until they find someone that's really interesting to them. That's your job. How am I making myself valuable to them so that they'll want to sell me? So that they'll want to give me those opportunities, because they might only have 10 out of their 100 people on the roster that get a chance at this audition. That client doesn't want the whole 100. They want the best 10. And how do you get there sooner than later? And more often, so that the skills that you imbue into yourself become how that value is known to them, so they can sell the brand of you. It's a weird thing, really is, to make yourself a product, to make your brand something that you can go, this is valuable day in and day out, and this is how it works. It takes time to curate that, but once you start to get to know how that is for you, they have a lot easier time understanding you and knowing where to help put you. Yeah. We did want to come back to your follow-up.
You mentioned previously that when there's been times you've gone into a recording that you've been given the script sight unseen.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Some people don't have quick skills
for sure.
See it, read it, verbalize it.
For sure.
What would you say would be something that would be good to practice at? It's not exactly something
Just
you need to
grab a book and read out loud. Like, I'm lucky that I've got kids. I used to have 2. She having a nap? No, she's just having a moment. But, you know, that's a great luxury to have people to read to. Some people have that in the people that they care for in various ages and demographics. And so the idea of getting comfortable with lifting the words off the page. I'm not going to read the performance, I'm going to live the performance. And that does, of course, it takes time to get comfortable with that. And so again, what are you putting into you? Well, am I trying to challenge myself? Because if we don't challenge the vessel doesn't adapt. We know this. The vessel wants to be lazy. Yours does as much as mine. And so when we don't say, hey, we're working on this, and it goes, oh, well, dang, I guess I better get better at that. We of course stagnate when our tools get rusty and dusty, and then they don't give us the same value. Artists, writers in particular talk about this. I write something every day. Most of it's crap. But at least that keeps the dust and crud from settling on my offering. If you think about yourself as this offering, this mine shaft of riches, the dust and the wind blows all kinds of stuff in there, and every day you gotta kind of like chip away at that. That might be a crappy first take. That might be like, I am acting and it's not good. And then you go, great, that's out of me, thank God. And then you go, I am acting and it's a little better. What is this about? What do I imagine when I look at these words? What scene starts to blossom in my mind? How can I better understand that and my reason for wanting to say this, my possible intention, maybe a possible audience or listener to speak it to, so I can just kind of hone in on, it might not be great on the first or second pass, but this is part of the process of, it seems to be like this. And with the work of bringing it up and out at speed, at volume, voice acting is not a great thing to rehearse in your head. It just doesn't help, right? Like if you've ever worked on a